And I would just tell you it like this, guys. Hedge funds out there, you guys are watching the channel. I assume one day you will watch these old videos because they're up online forever. You did this to yourself. We're not the enemy. I am just like you. I wake up, I put my pants on one leg at a time. I have kids that I kiss goodbye. I have a wife that I love. I have a family that I cherish. And then I have a job. And then I invest money. And the money I invest is in great companies. And it just so happens that there are people like me that all want to do the same thing. It's not collusion on our end. Yes, it's collusion on your end. But the things I'll never forget January of exactly a year ago. I'll never forget that moment that you guys wanted to collude and get together to cover your own ass. You know what happens when you get caught with your pants down? It's not that you've exposed yourself to the world and you're embarrassed. It's the fact that the world gets to see who you truly are. There was books growing up called Emperor Has New Clothes or The Emperor Has No Clothes. And do you know what the thesis behind all of that is? It's a mindset. This is so elementary. The mindset is that you're penetrable, that you're not some rich man sitting on a yacht on a different island, on a different atmosphere from us. You're penetrable. I can reach you through this camera, through this internet. I can reach you and I can take your heart out. I can snatch it, and I know how weak you are. I know that you and all your bros and everyone around you are all standing on the same one leg. Let's call daddy for money. And just because you call Ken Griffin daddy and Steve Cohen daddy, they might be billionaires on this planet, but they're not standing with you. They don't give a shit about you. They care about themselves. And they are the wolf that is on Wall Street. This wolf of Wall Street that people emulate and want to be, you want to be the furthest thing from it. I'd rather be a saint. I'd rather be an angel. I'd rather be the second coming of what is coming. And what's coming? Fucking meteors. The size of fucking school buses. And we're going to come blast the shit out of you guys. And why? Because you fucked up? Yeah. And I have the money to prove it. And I've got the following. And I have the actual information. You know, Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, Alan Adel, Michael Day, a whole bunch of billionaires now sit around and look at you guys and say, how do you expect to get rich off of other people's backs when they've been doing the structured settlement? They've actually been starting companies from scratch, making them into billion companies. And then you want to talk to yourself and be like, we're billionaires too. No, we're two different cats. We're two different people. You can win the lottery or you can work for your money. But guess what? We're not the same person. We work for our shit. And we're not giving it up. And I'm not giving it in. I don't make a lot of money. I make what? About $2 a video on YouTube? And you're worried about a guy like me with the mic because I'm a loose fucking cannon. I have the info. I did the work. 25 reasons why to bet GameStop? I'll give you one. To look at you with your pants down and laugh and be like, you know what? You fucked up, Brad. You paid all that money for Ivy League schools and you can't even get to bed at night without worrying about it if you're going to wake up tomorrow and have a job. And you probably won't one day. About 2 to 3, 4 to 5 years, somewhere in that range, you're going to understand why life is so short and why that time frame is not far from now. While everyone else out here is panicking about prices of the stock and the market and the meters and the tape and everything else they want to look at. You want to look at the tickers? Go look at them, guys. I look at companies. I look at the way they're run. I look at the competition of it. I look at the growth in it. Valued, extremely undervalued stock? Yeah, that's what we're invested in. And guess who fucked with it? Guess who touched it? You have that in your possession right now. I have the nuclear codes in my pockets right now. It's called GameStop. Holy shit, man. It's too easy to buy it. And you fucked with me in 2007, 8, and 9, and I was trying to figure it out. Why are there consultants walking through my office? Why are there people out here telling you they're going to do mass layoffs? Why am I in the I was in recruitment advertising world, where all I did was sell advertising to recruit people for jobs. And guess what there were none of? Jobs. So guess what I'm out of? A fucking job. And do I take it personal? To a point. But I did it the other way around. I learned from my mistakes. And then I look at you and I tell you, have you learned from yours? You've been making mistakes on this market for 22 years, since the dot-com era. Been making mistakes for 22 years, and you think you don't have to own up and pay for it? Somebody has to. It's not going to be me, because I've mitigated the risk, I've seen the difference, and I know what I'm in. And I'm in something that's in a power hour right now. We're in a power hour, January 6th, 2022. Power hour, stock price 133.27. I'll run this tape back in about 10 years and we'll all laugh together. The only difference is you're going to be right there taking my order, and I'm going to be right there looking at my wife and drinking the wine, because I did it right this time. And I know what side I'm on. I don't care if it was GameStop. I don't care if it was Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't care if it's AMC. I don't care what company you guys wanted to do all your nonsense with. I go and look at value investments for a company that has a plan. You couldn't name me the top 10 stocks right now 10 years ago. These market caps are unimaginable. Now I'm asking you, can you see it now? Can you imagine GameStop? Maybe I'm the only one, but I'm not. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires.